My 21 degrees Fahrenheit parents, 50/m, took down all the trophies in the house except for my sister's. 22 degrees Fahrenheit. Asterisk asterisk trigger warning. Asterisk asterisk more than. Favoritism. Golden child syndrome exclamation mark less than. Have 5 siblings. An older brother. 30. 2 older sisters. 27 and 22. A younger sister. 20. And a younger brother. 18. My second oldest sister, I'll call her BB, is a year apart from me and has always been the golden child. Not to say that the rest of us were scapegoats. BB did everything. She kept straight A's through school, was always MVP or champion on her sports and academic teams. Our parents kept a bunch of shelves for her trophies and medals, and it was always filled. They kept having to add more space. Since the rest of my siblings and I also did athletics and such, we also got shelves for our trophies, but they were never as filled and never as successful as BB's. She was competitive, and always a winner. The only sport we ever were equals in was soccer because we played on the same team, but she always got MVP. There was a little resentment, yeah, but I knew it had to be benched. BB didn't have an ego or anything, she was just good at what she did, and it wasn't her fault that our parents recognized it. We get along really well. We both go to school near to our parents' place, but they've been in the process of moving houses and doing remodels, so neither of us have been able to visit. I know that BB continues to do sports, and actually has most of her college paid for by sports scholarships. Our parents' remodels were finished, and we both came down to celebrate. They gave us the tour, and in the living room, they have a huge shelf of trophies. I figured they had consolidated all the trophies, but later on, I went down while everyone was out on the deck, and read the nameplates. They're all BB's. I could understand if my parents had maybe gotten rid of my older sisters. Most of hers were participation. But my brother was really successful with lacrosse. I did good at soccer and swimming. My younger sister has numerous academic accolades. My younger brother is a really talented weightlifter and wrestler. The fact that they got rid of all of our trophies for BB's is insulting. I'm assuming ours are either in storage or the garbage, because they're not up anywhere else in the house. Our parents have never treated us any differently. They love and appreciate us equally, but I guess not. I just feel insulted. I was always vocal about how much I loved soccer and how important it was to me, and when I moved on to college, I kept with it. Sure, I was never the best, but I was good, and I got trophies and medals. They just got rid of them all for BB. I don't know how to feel. Am I just being petty? What could I even say to my parents? Right now all I want to say is, screw you guys, but I feel like that's unreasonable for a 21-year-old. Is there anything I can say to them? Seriously, is this just me being petty? Dr. My parents took down my sibling and I's trophies and only put up my sister's. Asterisk asterisk goop asterisk asterisk. More than I haven't spoken to my siblings or BB. My other siblings live farther away, so they didn't come out, and I've just been trying to compartmentalize it. I did do some hunting around the house to try and find the trophies, but I didn't find anything, so my guess is either it's in their storage unit, in an unpacked box, or in a landfill. I'm going to try and talk to them about it later tonight, so we'll see how that goes. Alter Geeko. She's the only one still doing sports. Is she on track to become a professional athlete? Asterisk asterisk goop asterisk asterisk. More than my younger brother and I still keep up with our sports, and a lot of BB's trophies were from high school, which was what was weird. If it had been a college trophy wall, it'd make sense because I haven't won a ton of stuff with soccer. My brother has been successful with weights and wrestling though. More than BB is getting her bachelor's in psychology, and is planning on moving into sports psychology. So, I spoke to BB the night I wrote my post. I pointed out that it was only her trophies on the shelf, and it wasn't my favorite interaction. I think being away from her for so long definitely changed my perception of her, and I didn't really notice that she had changed, especially her ego. I showed her each trophy and nameplate, and she went, well, of course they're my trophies. When was the last time you got better than bronze? I asked her if it didn't upset her that the rest of ours were basically hidden even though we've had a lot of dedication to our activities, and she said, no. Dedication doesn't make you a winner. BB told me I was wasting her time, told me to grow up and get over myself. Then, she went to go hang out with our parents and I think I finally got it. She was the golden child, and we were the scapegoats. The entire time I'd been there, they'd just been hanging out with BB and I was there too. I felt so upset, and admittedly, I self-imploded. Having my own sister that I looked up to and admired treat me like that was just a slap in the face. Our older siblings were so far in age from us that we really got close and relied on each other. Later, I got my parents separated from BB, and asked. They pretty much echoed her, telling me I hadn't earned my spot on the shelf, and that my trophies had gone in the garbage because they didn't impress anybody the way that BB's did, and said that I was an adult, and I should basically just suck it up. I've never been more hurt by anything. I don't think I fully realized the scope of it when I was younger, but it clicks now. My game was on the same day as BB's, and they went to hers. They brought snacks to BB's competition, but not mine. Everything for BB was hosted at our house, but nothing for the rest of us. I pushed so much of it aside and called all of my suspicions jealousy because my relationship with my sister was more important. But it didn't matter half as much to her. Her ego has gotten stroked for years on years, and they finally let it all come out and rear its ugly head. I was just flat out offended, especially that they threw everything out as though we didn't matter as much as BB. They'd thrown everything out. I was just so mad that I ended up leaving, and my parents yelled at me for causing drama. I told my siblings about what had happened because I thought they had a right to know that their trophies got removed, and I did try to sound unbiased. It didn't really work, because my whole family is in a dramatic sinkhole. My younger brother called our parents sobbing. My older sister has been playing passive-aggressive and just flat-out aggressive phone tag with BB, and my little sister was so upset she just called me bawling. I've been trying to do damage control, but everyone else is just mad for what's happened. We all got a text from BB that basically read like, "I'm sorry I'm better than you, but I deserve our parents' love more than you," which naturally got everybody riled up again and just caused more problems. This has been basically the worst week of my life and I hate it so. Yeah, there's my update. My family won't speak to one another and we're all in a big dramatic mess. Till I figured out that my parents had thrown out all my trophies in favor of my sister's, and now my family is melting down into a heap of drama and it's mostly my fault. Relevant comments More than I find it interesting you called her BB. At least in my culture, L/La BB de la Casa means the golden child in the family. More than her name is actually Phoebe. BB was her childhood nickname. I googled it and apparently Phoebe means bright, shining. What a coincidence. My family won't speak to one another and we're all in a big dramatic mess. Not quite. Nobody wants to talk to BB and your parents, but it sounds like there are 4 of you sharing a loss together. Here. What I think you can do. Go down to the local trophy shop and get 3 trophies that say #1 sister/brother. Get one for yourself too. Then mail them out with a card that says, "I know this is cheesy, but you won my heart. I love you as you are." Can you have one of your loser siblings over tomorrow for the Super Bowl? It's time for some new family traditions that don't include Ma, Pa, and BB. Gorgolan. More than to rub it in more. Get BB a participation certificate. Psychopiates. More than oh my god. This is so deliciously petty that it has to be done. Oop. Her birthday is this month. Thinking face. Petty feelings aside, I don't know what she's going to do the first time she gets anything less than perfect. I almost feel bad neutral face. Goop on how her older brother feels sorry, busy day to day. He's not very close to me, so he sort of gave the blank, "Oh that sucks," and I figure he talked to my older sister. The age gap makes it hard to really connect with him, so he's never told me about how he feels before and this isn't much of an exception.